Hello everybody, this is Aaron Collins and this is another rendition of me addressing worldly issues in a godly way. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I guess you can say this is a follow-up to my video I did about the Charlottesville unrest. I want to talk about one particular participant in this riot. His name is DeAndre Harris. For those of you who don't know who he is, by now everyone should know, but for those of you, in case you don't know, DeAndre Harris was the African-American young man that was attacked by white supremacists. He was hit in the head with pipes and kicked and told to die. Now, I'm glad this young man survived and lived to tell about it. However, my question is this: what was he doing out there to begin with? Why was he out there protesting? Even though he was one of the counter-protesters, why was he out there? I am under the conclusion that when what was going on in Charlottesville happened, I believe that as African Americans, we really had no reason or business being out there. That was an issue with the white nationalists and the other protesters. See, the problem with black people is that we're always jumping in the middle of other people's battles. We got enough of our own battles to fight. We're always, though, trying to prove and trying to show that we're good guys, that we are down with the team, when we don't have to do that. And sometimes it's been really detrimental. Now, I'm not saying it is nothing wrong with having white friends or white colleagues. That's not where I'm going with this. What I'm saying is that as African American people, we need to clean out our own house before we start sweeping around other people's front yards. Because we got a lot to deal with. We got so much to deal with right now within our own communities. Now, as far as the uprising itself is concerned, we already know that there was three fatalities, technically, if you count the two officers that were killed in a helicopter crash on their way to the unrest. But mostly talking about Heather Heyer. R.I.P. to Heather Heyer. She was a young lady, a paralegal from what I hear, that was killed by a car driving into the crowd. And this car was driven by James Alex Fields. James Alex Fields was a self-described white nationalist, white supremacist. He was full of hate. He purposely drove his car through a crowd of people. Now, imagine that, and this is my message to you, Daniel. What if that were you? What if you were standing there and not Heather Heyer? This would just been another incident of a white-on-black crime, and this will further fuel and perpetuate the racism that we already know that's happening. What I want to say is that as black people, we need to learn how to choose our battles. We need to learn how to fight the battles that we already have to deal with. Stop jumping in the middle of everyone else's stuff. We have to learn to unify with one another first. Malcolm X said it best. He says, before we could be unified with everyone else, we need to first get some unity among black people. And I agree. We need to unify with each other first. There's so much disorganization, so much ununity, so much hatred within the black community. I can't even begin to tell you what we deal with. But I want to put that out there. Once again, everyone, I'm not saying that if you have white friends to not be with your white friends. By all means, be friendly. I have white friends. Because technically speaking, As a nation, we need to come together anyway. But I just wanted to just encourage everybody. I wanted to, let everyone know how I feel about this thing. One thing I will say about this whole incident in Charlottesville, that it is further exposing an evil underbelly that we already know existing in America. So, everyone get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with everybody. Because we all need to get the word out, get the message out that racism is alive and well in America. But in spite of the issues that we're facing and dealing with in the United States, I'm going to say this. I'd rather much be here than anywhere else. Now, who knows? I may draw some fire from that. But America, as many problems as it may be having, she's still better than a lot of other places. I will say that much. And considering that my ancestors, my African ancestors, built this country, I really think it would be a disservice to them if we left this country after their hard work. But that's another conversation for another video. Once again, everyone, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And yeah, let's just get the dialogue going. So remember this, everyone. God loves you. I love you. Let's do life.